Hi everyone, we're going to be doing orthographic and isometric sketching today. The first step that we want to do is we want to make sure that our paper is square to our drawing board. So to do that, as you see here, just have your T-square along the flush along the side of the board, and then have your piece of paper lined up. Now, I don't have any draft paper today, so I'm just going to be using a sheet of vellum, but take some masking tape and then tape down your sheet. You can do that for all four sides. You don't need too much, you just need to make sure that it's held down. Unfortunately, I don't have too large of a workspace, but hopefully you have a better setup at home. Before you start drawing, make sure your pencils are sharpened. As you see here, I have a 2H, 4H, and an H pencil. If you want to do any measurements and construction lines, you should be using a 4H, but if you don't have one available, just make sure you're drawing lighter than usual. I don't have much samples to draw, so I went to the dollar store and I bought these wooden cubes. And I just stuck some together with masking tape, and that'll be my model for today. So, how do we start? So I'm going to be starting up here, and I'm going to be trying to do a top view first. So as you can see, the top view will be like this. My measurements are, let's see, 5.8 centimeters. And what else do I need? And this one, 8.8 centimeters, 5.8 by 8.8. Okay. So I'm just going to start off with a construction line all across the sheet. Make sure that it's longer than you actually need it to be. We'll be needing that for further steps later on. So mine is 8.8 centimeters. So we'll just take a ruler. We'll measure out our 8.8. 8.8. Okay. I'm going to take my T-square and I'll draw my next line. Now, one way I like to do this, because depending on how sharp your pencil is, I like to put my pencil right on the dot that I already made, and then I move my T-square until it makes contact. So that way I can make sure that my line is right where I want it to be. So now, if I draw a line to connect it, I will have one side of my shape already done. But this is a construction line, so make sure that you go past where you need it to go. And then I need to measure 5.8, which will be right there. And I'm going to draw another line. Okay, as you can see there, that would be where my pretty much that is my shape. But if you look here, we actually have this part that we also have to draw, right? So if we measure that, that is 2.9 centimeters. So if I measure down 2.9, sorry, was that 2.9? Yep, it was. Make it a good habit to double check if something doesn't make sense to you. Once again, I'm grabbing my T-square to make my construction line here. Sorry. And once you have that, I can switch to my H pencil, or you can just draw darker if you don't have one, but take your ruler, go to the final line that you want, and make sure you have draw a darker line here to signify that that's actually your shape. And that's your top view there, done. So make sure you label it as such. You can also put your dimensions down now. So this was, let's see. This was 5.8 centimeters. This was 2.9. And this was, I believe it was 8. Let me double check what that was. Yeah, 8.8. So, going back to those construction lines that I left earlier, you can see that I extended from the top to the bottom of my sheet. I did that because now I have two sides of my shape already done for when I want to do the next drawing. So down here, I'm going to be doing my front view, so it's going to be looking like that. But I want to extend it because my side view is going to be over here in my piece of paper. So I'm going to do another construction line all the way across. And this would be the equivalent of 2.9 centimeters. So .9. I'll have another line going across here. Okay. And if I just have one cube, it would be... Unfortunately, these cubes aren't all the same size, so this is 1.4. At 1.4, I'll do another line across my sheet. So this is pretty much my front view here done. I just need to do the dark lines across it. Sorry, just kind of speeding up a little along for example's sake. Make sure you label it, and you can also put your dimensions there. Whoops, sorry. That's not the side, that's the front. So now, I'm going to be using all of these here to do my side view. Another construction line here. And as we already know, that's 2.9 centimeters along the top here. And then 8.8 for the whole thing. So 2.9 and 8.8. Now I'm going to take my T-square and finish those lines again. I dropped my full H pencil, so I'm just going to be using my 4H to finish this. Once again, we're just going to take our ruler here and darken the lines to do the actual shape itself. Right, so that's my three-sided drawing complete. I have my top view, my front view, and my side view. In my next video, I guess I'll be doing the orthographic, or the isometric drawing. This here, the three sides, are the isometric drawings. Or the orthographic drawings, sorry. Anyway, so if you're doing this for yourself, make sure that you annotate all the dimensions here. And then that's it. See you in the next video.